Hello YouTube, this is my video on how to make bar ends for your BMX bike. All you need for this is maybe about 3-foot length of duct tape, 2 sheets of paper, a pencil, and electrical tape, and knife, scissors, whatever you want. Okay, so first you are going to cut your pencil about into that long. That's about 1.5 inches. And you just cut it. What I did was I took a pencil, took these, and I just clamped down on it and broke it off. And it came out like this. And so what you do is you take, and you need tape, like any kind of tape. It doesn't have to be masking tape. So what you do is you take the paper and you're going to fold it into fourths, and then you're going to rip each part off. So as you can see, I ripped up the paper, and now I have this. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll the paper onto the pencil, and you're going to take your tape, and you're going to tape the paper to the pencil. So you're going to put tape on the paper like this, then you're going to take your pencil, and you're going to line it up as good as you can, and then roll the tape onto the pencil. So this is what it should look like after you roll it. You just roll it on there, and then you just roll the whole piece of paper as tight as you can, so it won't untangle or anything, unroll. At the end of when you're done rolling, you take a piece of tape and you just stick it so it doesn't unroll. So it looks like this, and you just rolled it on there. And then you're going to repeat the process with all 5 pieces of paper, and just roll it up. You need to make sure you remember to tape each piece of paper to the roll every time. This is what it should look like once you're done rolling all the pieces of paper into a roll. The pencil is in there. You just leave the pencil so it's sturdy and hard. And so now is where you bring in the duct tape. So what you want to do is cut a piece of duct tape to roll around here, like just once around, and this is to make it so your bar end will stay in your bar of your BMX bike and it won't fall out or anything while you're riding. So this is how it looks. So this is what it looks like after you put the tape. You just roll it around. I went a little bit more than once, but that's fine. And because the duct tape won't cover the whole thing, you want that little piece, you want to cover it with this piece of duct tape. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut a piece that'll fit about right there. And then I'll show you what that looks like. So this is the piece. This is about how big you want it. It fits pretty good right there. Maybe a 1/4 inch thick. And what you're going to do with this is you're just going to wrap it around that little piece right here. and you want to make sure you have it as close to the edge as you can get it. So this is what it looks like when you're done. You have that little edge right there, and that's the bar end itself. This is what like protects your bars, the end of your bars. And now, so it'll stay in there nicely, we're gonna wrap electrical tape on it, like this one that I already made. And so pretty much what you're gonna do is just wrap it once around here, all the way up until you get to right here, and then you're gonna take your electrical tape, you're gonna go once around this edge, and then you're gonna push it down here, and I'll show you what that looks like. So as you can see, you just wrap the whole thing, and then once you get to this part, you wrap it around here. Make sure it doesn't stick. Mine stuck. And then you just push it down and try to stick it onto the bottom and push it up into the, like, right here. And this helps it so the duct tape doesn't come off or nothing. So you just push that on, and then you're going to take some more of this, but you're going to wrap it as tightly as you can around right here so that isn't sticking out like it is, and it'll fit in your bars better. So as you can see, I wrapped it as tightly as I could around there, and now I have my, now you just do it again, and you have your two bar ends. And so if you want, you can put like tape up here, but I really didn't feel like doing that. So now I'm just going to put them on my bike, and you'll see how they look. So pretty much all you want to do is just put it inside here and push it in as far as right here. And so you just push it into your bars like so. It's going to take a little to try to work them in. I'm probably just going to slam my bar down into something or get a hammer and hit it. But pretty much after you do that, you just push it in all the way and you have your bar ends. So this is the final product. You can just stretch your grips over it, but it does hang out a little bit. It's pretty good. It's cheap. It's pretty much free if you have all this stuff at home. And that's pretty much it on how to make bar ends. Peace.